Okay, now we're ready to cut the seam allowance around our applique pieces. I actually use 4 different pairs of scissors. These are the scissors that I use to cut my templates apart from the freezer paper, and I also use it to cut my seam allowances sometimes. These will cut both paper and fabric. They're very sharp. They've stayed sharp for a very long time. They're a good utility scissor. This is my 4-inch embroidery scissors. These are designed to be very sharp all the way to the tip, and that's important for when I'm making my sharp points. This is called a 4-inch knife edge embroidery scissor. Notice that one tip is a little blunted while the other one is very sharp. I use this to cut the backing out from behind my applique. This little blunt edge helps me from making mistakes. The first time you have to add a leaf where a design didn't call for a leaf, you'll understand why I use these. These little scissors are the Stork Scissors. These are designed, I think, mostly to cut thread. They have a sharp point, but not quite as easy to work with as these. They will cut threads. They will not easily cut my fabric for my applique for the seam allowance, but they'll cut the thread. They won't cut fabric very easily. Besides, the little holes are a little smaller. They were just so cute I had to have them. Okay, to cut my seam allowance, all I need to do is go outside that drawn line, like so. Traditionally, quilters use a 1/4-inch seam allowance when they're stitching, but appliqueurs don't need that much fabric. So as you're cutting your seam allowance, allow yourself about 3/16 of an inch. A 1/4 would be too much. An 1/8, if you're just learning how, might be too little. So split the difference and go with 3/16. This is all you're going to need, just about 3/16 of an inch.